Hi, this is Dan. Welcome to part 2 of my Deskers weekly challenge for week 20 of 2017. First part, actually, I think went just fine, all things considered. I did drop 970 points apparently from my starting score. The 900 is because in the first ship I visited, I took a leaper hit, which cost me 90 drone hit points, which equals, of course, 900 score points. Where I lost the other 70, I'm not entirely sure about. That actually puzzles me a little bit, and I'm not really terribly interested in trying to figure out the math of that, so not going to worry about it right now. Anyway, there's some stuff that we need to do before we proceed further into this incredibly hostile and nasty system. So let's get going. Yeah, what makes this nasty is that every one of these systems is full of ships like the one we're parked right in front of right now. They're all 4 infestation types. The age is either hazardous or fatal. And that's rough. I mean, you basically just have to smash and grab and get out quickly. A couple of good things that happened last time. Yeah, Noah was our explore drone, and he took the leaper hit. So he's now our generator drone. Oh, the fucking save bug. I'd heard about this. Okay, sometimes when you save, upgrades that were in your inventory vanish. And on Brendan, I had a stealth and a scan. On Marvin, I had an interface and a tow. Oh, motherfucker, and they're all gone now. Okay, well, that's going to end the run in fairly short order then, I think. Fuck. Okay, right now we have 150 in well, we have 15 scrap if we just recycle all of our upgrades. That's enough to get Noah back to full. It's enough to get Ron there to 60. Pretty sure we don't have any other scrap. No, we have 2. Huh. Not sure why we have 2. Maybe because I didn't spend 2. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch the end of episode 1. Oh, but that sucks. Okay, we're basically just going to knock on the doors of these ships. Get in and grab what we can. Which, sadly, will not include drones that we can tow unless we really, really luck out in starting rooms. And, yeah, and then get out again. We still have 1 jump fuel, which will be enough to get us to the Eidolon system, which is where the jump gate lives. It's not a game-breaking bug. It sort of spoils the fun a little bit, though. But if you're going to play the weeklies, you have to just take that in stride and, yeah, and just kind of go with it. But the plan we were talking about at the end of the last part was to see what we could get off the aggressor, go to the shop. I'm not sure there's quite so much point in going to the shop anymore. It depends on what the aggressor has for us. And then do a quick nip into the Ravenna, and then move along to the end. That, of course, is assuming we don't find incredibly useful things on the aggressor that allow us to continue our run. I don't think that's likely, and I'm not sure that I want to risk another save and yeah, and lose more stuff that my drones had before I exited. So fine. And just for safety's sake, I think we'll leave Marvin behind. Because he's weak, he is at full health, and we can use, assuming we find, like, for instance, a destroyed drone with upgrades, we can just use Aaron's slots. But we're going to need all the scrap we can get to recover from last time and possibly get out of this with, you know, as good a score as we can. So let's just... Fuck. Let's do it. Yeah. Not my choice, or first choice, but... Okay, and we'll just begin this. Oh, we do have the sensor, though. Oh, and we have the fuel. Interesting. No, we're not going to get anything out of that, though. Of course we're not. Okay. Check out the rest of this. And have a look at... Oh, that generator powers everything. Well, now. Time check. I mean, D10 is the one that we kind of have to check here. Time. Fuck. D10. Good. Time. Okay. D3. D5. Gotta stop doing that obsessively. I really, really, really do. Flag R8. We aren't going to be in here all that long, but... Shit, I don't think we got out of there in time. Well... Well, maybe we did. And I think that's time enough, so... Taking a big chance here, because if Brendan gets disabled, we can't get him out. We don't have a tow anymore. Okay. This is the only airlock too, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Time. No, I think we'll just park you in here for now. D3, D5, and what next? D12. Time. That's one infestation type accounted for. So 3 of these last 4 rooms have something in them. I'd guess R7 has slime. Time. Okay, we'll wait till 3:45 and then we'll go. Okay, that's close enough. That's a small room. Anything that was in there should have moved out by now. Yeah, and that's all slime. Okay. Let's see where the slime spawned. Oh, it didn't spawn anywhere. I have the sensor. Okay. Okay. D8. Time. Again, wait till 4:45, give whatever is in there time to move out. If it's actually in there, there might be nothing. It might be R4, R5, R7 that are the problems. Okay. Well, let's do it this way. Something would have moved in here by now, or would be moving in here by now, so... Oh, you motherfucker. That was a mistake. And we don't have a toe, so we can't do anything about that. Okay, well, you can salvage the upgrades anyway, and, okay, D5, D3, 2... Swap. Panicking now. Okay. Right, now that asshole's moving back and forth. Okay. Swap. Gather. Sensor. Maybe I should have melted down the pry and yeah, maybe before I went in I should have melted down the pry and the sonic, and then I melted down the pry, the sonic, the spare gather, and then I could have built myself a new toe. Shit. Probably what I should have done anyway. Yeah, I think this run is just about over, and over. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Brendan was lost. Shut up. Okay. It's time to strip it all down and head for the exit. Well, we picked up 4 scrap anyway, so that makes things a little bit better. Okay, and before we... Oh, fuck you, Sonic. You're no good now. With a generator and a gather, probably shouldn't have melted down the sensor just yet either, but I'm not thinking entirely clearly because of that massive and unfortunate setback. No, I don't think the math adds up to anything else, because best way I can spend the last 60 is by melting these down, spending it on healing up Noah. Well, maybe I could have just kept the gather drone and hit another couple on my way out, but no. Execute. Well, we should be above the starting score anyway, because Ron there actually has more starting hit points than Noah did, than Noah or Brendan, in fact. So, just to make things more orderly and to make Marvin feel like he's included, there's no point in going to any of these because we can't do anything with them. So, this is what... Yeah. This is what making lemonade out of Dusker's lemon bugs looks like. Yeah, we're just leaving. That's it. 43-37 from the starting score of 3292. You know, I finished more than 1,000 above the starting score, and especially given how the people who usually appear on the leaderboards tend to play, and how they haven't figured out that drone hit points are the big money. You know, I'm fairly confident, especially with this nasty system, I'll at least finish in the top 10. So that save bug fucked me. But this is where it ends, and I'm on top right now, and the only people who are even close to me are people who haven't actually started playing yet. So, yeah. Anyway, best of luck to you all. Wasn't a game-breaking bug, but it screwed up what felt like a promising run. I think that was probably the best salvage I could do. And yeah, so I had a feeling this might end after 2 episodes. I didn't expect it to end quite this way. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.